Hey, Mike Kelly here. Had a great submitted question regarding automating your invoices and estimates. So I'm going to start from the back and kind of work my way forward here. But first thing we're diving into is automating our estimates. So there's a lot of different ways to automate estimating, and that seems like a scary thing for a business owner to kind of pull that off their shoulders and delegate that. So the best way of going in and automating estimates, in my opinion, is not fully automating them out the gate, but creating production rate based estimating based on how long you think it should take based on your experience, and eventually driving into a production rate based estimating system. So we can go in and measure the square footage online or the linear feet. In person, we can go in and measure the landscape beds for mulch. We can measure the number of small, medium, and large shrubs and get a count, and that production rate will tie into the number of shrubs. That's how I would start into your production rate based estimating and automating the estimating. Finally, I would take those production rate based estimating systems going into an AI or spatial awareness automating system like Simple Estimate, where you can go in and put it on your website or use it internally in your office, and the address is typed in by your office or your potential client. Within about 3 to 5 seconds, that satellite imagery comes up fully measured and references the data table and calculates a price, budget, time, and cost on the back end, and produces a price for your consumer or your CSR in the office to do that. Final part of the question is near and dear to my heart is one of the things we did at Callahan's Lawn Care, moving to a product called Service Autopilot, is the ability to automate our invoicing daily, weekly, monthly, or a custom day of the week. So literally, if we're billing daily, just like the home cleaning company that cleans our home, at the end of the day, at basically midnight, or when the job is completed, those invoices are automatically generated when the crew logs out of the job. Addition, end of the week, they would automatically generate, or most commonly in landscape maintenance, is going in and having at the end of the month, the system at basically midnight automatically generates all of the invoices the whole entire month and adds all 3 or 4 mowings or maintenance visits that are in that month consecutively into one consolidated invoice. And if you sync with QuickBooks, it will sync and push those newly generated invoices into QuickBooks, so you have a sync on both sides. So I'd first take a look at your production rate based estimating, going from time to production, and then going into spatial AI awareness and finding a CRM similar to Service Autopilot or Service Autopilot to create automated generated invoices to save tons of time and make sure your bills are getting out when they should.